Sir, this is deliverable 2-1, an SC-370 by Cadets Alex Quinn and Othie Freeney. Welcome, sir, to the Quinn and Freeney Terrace Attack Filtration Tool 1.0. This intuitively designed filtration tool will allow the client to quickly and effectively sift through lots of complex terrorist information to what they specifically want to look at by simply inputting command, country from around the world, longitude, latitude, as well as distance range, and a start and end date. They can quickly identify the regions and details that they want to analyze at the moment. Okay, let's start out with an example. Let's say I'm the client and I want to look at all terrorist attacks that took place in Pacific Command. All I have to do is come to the leftmost selector tool. You'll see select COCOM. Select PACOM and come over here. Now, our dashboard is intuitively designed, so as they work left to right, they fill in what they need to do, whether it's longitude, latitude, selection from the different countries. They put in their start date, their end date, their distance, etc. And then as soon as they hit this selection, the sort by option button, that initiates the code. It doesn't matter if it's already filled in or not, they still have to select again. So when they do that, it filters through all the original data and transposes all the stuff that they care about, in this case PACOM, here. So as you can see, we have all Pacific Command countries and locations. So let's say I'm the client. Now I want to look at all the terrorist attacks that took place in one country. So for simplicity's sake, let's use Afghanistan. There's lots of terrorist attacks. They could select any country shown on the dashboard. They'd put in a date range here, start and date, and select country. Now, again, it doesn't matter if it is selected or not. They still have to click it again to run the code. So once they do that, click My Data, and you can see they're all filtered. Now, also important to note that both of these subs or procedures for COCOM and country are utilizing the sub date filter, meaning both of them rely on this as well. So it's filtering by country, but it's also taking in consideration the date. Alright, so now let's say the client wants to get even more specific with a specific location. So now they can put in an exact longitude and latitude and a range, a distance in kilometers, which is less than or equal to this. So this is completely separate from the time frame, and it's going to be populated here. So let's say they put in 47 for longitude and 33 for latitude, arbitrary numbers, right? So you come over here, doesn't matter what the time frame is because it's not pulling from date filter function I discussed earlier. Click it, runs the code, procedures, come down here to your data, and now they're all populated. And evidence of that is when you click on the dashboard, you see I put in less than 50,000 and your data, excuse me. All these are less than 50,000. Now, all these distances. Now let's say, just for further proof this works, let's say I put in 300. It's going to be a lot less. Watch. There's going to be less options because there are fewer places near that location. So go to your data, and look, there's none within 300 kilometers of that location. So there you have it. Okay, sir. So due to time constraints, we have to keep this video under 5 minutes. I will conclude our presentation, but overall, I'm very satisfied with how our product turned out, both aesthetically. I think it looks pretty cool, but functionally as well. It accomplished the mission and took a lot of work, but in the end, it turned out okay. This concludes our brief.